Do you want to know how to impress everyone at your next pizza party? By making this awesome pizza topping. This is my homemade hot honey and fennel sausage. This is what you'll need. A packet of good quality sausages, 5 grams of fennel seeds, bashed up in a pestle and mortar, 3 grams of fresh ground black pepper, and 1.5 grams of red chilli flakes. And the star of the show, Scotch bonnet infused hot honey. If you're using a packet of link sausages like this, we're gonna take a knife and run it down the side of it, and we're gonna take the skin off it. And that's it, in there. You get your hands in and you start mashing them up. This is what we're after. We take our fennel seeds and we're gonna bash them up. We don't want a completely fine consistency here. We want some texture, so don't take it all the way to dust. Something like that is pretty good. Perfect, we want a bit of texture. So in here, I've got my 3 grams of freshly ground black pepper and 1.5 grams of chili flakes. Into my pepper and chili mix, we're gonna add our ground up fennel. We then take 2.5 tablespoons of water and add it to our spice mix. We want to add the water because we're going to put it on top of our sausage mix, and the water makes it easier to incorporate into the sausage mix. So once we've got it hydrated, pour it in. It smells amazing, by the way. So that goes in there like that. Get your hands in. You want that fully incorporated in there. Then it's time for the hot honey. We take 2 tablespoons. Now, we have to mix this in with our hands. So, easiest way of doing that is to have wet hands. The wet hands stop the honey sticking quite so much. So our mix is quite wet, and that's okay, don't worry about that. But what we want to do is wrap it in some cling film, get it back into a kind of sausage shape, and put it in the fridge for 3 to 4 hours until it's firm. What we want to do is break this up or cut it up into nuggets, and we're gonna cook it off before we put it on the top of our pizza. 2 hot honey fennel sausages into the fridge with these. So, our sausage, hot honey fennel sausage, has spent a bit of time in the old cooler. What we're gonna do now is slice it up. You can tear it up. I usually tear it up. I don't normally make it as formal as this, so this is pretty posh. And then we're gonna cook it in the pan. I like cooking it off so that I know that it's cooked before I put it on the pizza, because if I'm doing like a Neapolitan pizza, it can be done in 60 to 90 seconds. That's probably not long enough to cook this, so I like cooking it off, make sure it's done right so I don't make anybody sick. So we're gonna cut this up and let's get cooking. Hot honey fennel sausage. Let them cool down completely. When you come to make your pizza, crumble them on top. Sticky, fennelly, man, so good.